Show.
The Don Geronimo Show. Starting Thursday, September 23rd.
Washington's classic rock. Big 100.
Starting Thursday, September 23rd, Don Geronimo will be waking you up on Big 100. Weekdays from 5:30 to 10.
WBIG. Washington. Big 100 is Washington's classic rock. An iHeart radio station.
This is the Don Geronimo Show on Big 100.
That guy's got a big voice. Why did they get such a guy with such an impressive voice, and then it's my voice on afterwards, underneath? Hey, listen. Hi, buddies. Just a word for all of the iHeart execs who are actually in the building today. Very excited, as I am, to start the job. This is what it sounds like when everybody in the market is tuned into your radio station right now. I can't guarantee it'll last forever, but right now, everyone is listening to me.
Everyone is listening to me.
That's right, Kevin. That's right, Kevin Malone.
Everyone is listening to me.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's start the show.
Michael Source.
That's my real name. Stop it now.
Yep.
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 Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So,
are you ready to...
you ready to rock? I clipped that one, but I'm ready to rock.
Well, yes, sirree there. Hi, guys and gals. This is your old friend, the guy with stacks of wax and frisky discs and the tops and pops. And now here come the four fatheads to sing your favorite disc jockey's theme song.
Hi there, fellas, and hi there, gals. There's one of your real DJ pals. He's the guy who spins your favorite platter.
Right.
The guy who makes with the clever pattern.
Hi.
Let's give the boy a hand.
I'm a bandstand.
On your make-believe bandstand.
Marijuana is the bomb.
Well, now, how did that one get in there?
You Don Geronimo. You Don Geronimo.
Uh-huh.
Sounds.
Oh, it sounds good.
Don Geronimo.
Big 100.
You got to bear with me for a second. I got to remember, if I hit this thing, it's going to clip unless I move it down.
You Don Geronimo.
Yes.
You Don Geronimo.
Yes.
Sounds good.
And now, sing my name.
Don Geronimo.
Big 100.
So this is where the show begins every day. Don Geronimo Show on 100.3 Big 100 Washington's classic rock. Oh, the phones are ringing already at 800-493-100.3. Let me get through my opening salvo, then I'll get to your calls. Or maybe I just can't. Hold on a second. Telephone. Right? First call of the show. Always dangerous. Live call. Hello, Big 100.
Good morning. Welcome back.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Is that... Well, no, how did that one... Okay, listen, I'm going to say thank you. That's a successful first call. Not that I don't trust you guys, but I'm working with a new delay system. So good news, I did not have to dump out the first caller. Anyway, listen, it's me, it's Donald B. M-A-J-O-B. From above the beautiful iHeart Radio building on Rockville Pike in Rockville, Maryland. Daddy's back. I'm here. I got my show every day on Big 100. I'll take live calls, I'll do bits. Not all the bits you used to know. And I'm not doing the Don and Mike show because it's only me and it's 2021. I mean, I don't think we're going to be doing strip trivia. Plus, with COVID, who wants all that in my studio? So first off, let's get this straight. I'm not doing a talk show. I'm doing a rock and roll morning show. I'm going to play some music because this is a classic rock station. I agreed to it, and I wouldn't do it if the music sucked. So the songs I'm playing are songs that I like, I will DJ all the songs. 9 to 10 every day is commercial free on Big 100. So it's a DJ hour of music for me. I'm looking forward to it. But it's my show, 5:30 to 9. It's a rock and roll show. It's my show. Now listen, I can tell you it's just me and Crash, my phone screener, in the other room. Who, incidentally, because of union regulations, I got to get like a clown horn for, because he cannot have his voice on the air yet. So if I want to talk to him, he's either got to hold up a card from the other room or get him on the phone and push the dial tone. Or what I would really love to do, get him one of those, like a bicycle horn. I just make him wear it around his neck and come in and it's for yes and for no. Or maybe 1 for yes and 2 for no. I'm not really sure. Anyway, he's here. He'll be screening the calls as far as he can, because I like taking them live unscreened. 800-493-100.3. Will I have guests on this show? That is another outstanding question for which I have an answer. Yes, but only guests that I care about and only guests that I think you will find are interesting. Today, to welcome me back to town, I'd be the very first person to say, hi, this is your name here, and I never listened to Don Geronimo on Big 100. It'll be my main man, Jim Acosta from CNN. And already some dope on Twitter is writing me criticizing, saying, oh, your show's going to be all political. Half the audience won't be listening. Listen, this is a social call. Jim is a buddy of mine. Plus, I guess I'm out of music.
Don Geronimo. Big 100.
So Jim Acosta, and this is going to be a social call today. You're going to learn more about my man Jim Acosta in the 7 o'clock hour. I have Willie Nelson tickets to give away today. I got to tell you where I have been. If you've not heard me since 2008, we got 13 years to catch up on. And we'll do it this morning. Let's go on Big 100. I'll always play a second song, because that's how it goes. Don Geronimo Buddies. It is 5:42 on Big 100, and this weather sucks my butt. I'm sorry, it's 2021. This weather sucks my pimple. Rain out there, lots of rain. Rain on the roads everywhere.
You want a my kind?
Big 100, Washington's classic rock. That's the whole auto asphyxiation. Got the belt around his neck. In excess. And Don Geronimo, it's 5:45, everybody. 800-493-100.3. I promise I will get to your calls in uno momento. So, the weather. I mentioned that a second ago. God, it sucks outside. And I forgot how bad people react to bad weather here. I mean, normally if someone spits on the Beltway, everybody pulls their car off on the side of the road and turns their flashers on. The problem is there's pooling water out there. And he's a DJ at WMZQ, pooling water with you. But I'm ready for all circumstances. Let me see.
Washington weather.
It's bad. Bum, 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 bum.
Washington weather.
Yeah, okay. It's bad. It's bad out there. There's your comprehensive weather. And the traffic is bad. I don't know if I have... Do I ever get a traffic reporter? Crash, do I ever get a traffic reporter? Is the traffic in this show? Just thumbs up. Good. All right. No need to turn on that other station. But really, this morning, the weather and the traffic just stinks. So I have a captive audience. I'm glad you're listening. Now, as I mentioned, where have I been? In 2008, I left the Don and Mike show because I was still kind of wrecked about Frida dying and had to get my life together. I got married to Janet, and we're fantastic, happy together, and my life is good again. So around 2010, I decided I wanted to get back into radio because I was feeling good. So CBS, my former company, said to me, how about a job in Sacramento? Now, you got to know something. Sacramento is a place. Oh, and I got to read you an email I got from a listener in Sacramento, just to really just crystallize Sacramento. And I love Sacramento. I lived there for 10 years. I mean, I must have loved it, or maybe I just didn't have any alternatives, any options. I don't know. All I know is this.
Everyone is listening to me.
Yeah, I got that. So we go to Sacramento, and I got hired to the station KHTK, station that used to run the Don and Mike show. And it's real good, man. I go to the #1 rating spot. They put me on TV, if you can believe this. I was on Good Day Sacramento. Yeah, as jive as it sounds. And I did my radio show every day. Then they put me on the morning show at the radio station. I had to quit the TV job. I did that. We had a lot of success. Things were really good. And then, you know, it's like everything in radio, it's all screwed up. They brought in a program director who used to be the program director of the hip-hop station. This guy didn't know anything. He spent the weekend listening to sports radio on the internet. And he came in on Monday with a plan of how to do spoken word radio. Anyway, this guy had it out for me for day one, and they tried desperately to fire me. Oh, my goodness. They started firing guys on my show. They moved my time slot. If the Oakland, was doing noon to 3. If the Oakland A's had a baseball game at 12:15, yeah, day baseball, fantastic. They would make me come in and do a 15-minute show. So I would say, screw that, and I would play my tapes and my drop-ins. And then I'd say, that's it, I don't have time for a real show. But they tried real hard to fire me. And finally, the contract came up in 2014, and they said, you know, get out. And that's where some people from WJFK are involved, and I'll bring them up later in this show. When I debut my brand new segment, I'm Really Petty. Anyway, in 2014, I started a podcast. I did that for 5 years until I thought I had a big job in radio lined up. With Sirius XM. I've been talking to them for months and months, and nothing happened with that. Then I had a job in Houston where the money was crazy, and it turns out no wonder the money was crazy. The agent involved was doing a Ponzi scheme, and he's in jail now. So I'm thinking, man, I'm snake bit. All right, I got S-Canned in Sacramento, of all places. I don't get the job with Sirius. I don't get the job in Houston. And then in Sacramento, the oldies station, they got a morning show. And I applied for that job, and that didn't go good either. I'll have more to tell you where I've been. I'm so glad you're listening. And mainly, gang, I am grateful to be back on the radio and very grateful for everybody at Big 100. And I hope that doesn't come through as jive. I'm just feeling it. I will be right back. It's 5:49 at Big 100.
WBIG, Washington. This is Big 100, Washington's classic rock. Anywhere, anytime on the free iHeartRadio app.
Yeah, I did all that correctly, right? All the commercials ran? Good. You got to bear with me. I mean, they said to me, Don, you're going to need a test show because the studio is kind of complicated. And I said, oh, come on. I'm me. Get out of here. So we did a test show like on Tuesday, and it did not go well. I mean, I totally screwed everything up. Then yesterday we did another one, but I was overtired late in the day, and I'm just pushing through. So, you know, this is really the plan I thought I would have. I will just figure it out as I go. It's 5:58. Now, listen, I'll do a break of phone calls here. If you want to be screened, you can call Crash. Ask him his real name. 800-493-100.3. I'll also have some Willie Nelson tickets to give away. And I have so many things to continue telling you about where I've been and what I've been doing. But now let's go. Here's Mr. Alice Cooper on Big 100. Oh, Big 100, Washington's classic rock. Don Geronimo, buddies. Yeah, I'm playing music on my show, so you got to dig it, deal with it. Wait till I tell you about this gig in Sacramento that I didn't get, thank God. I would be working on an awful station playing Whitney Houston and Madonna and having to play that crap music all the time. Here's... You know what?
Red, white, and blue.
I stepped on that the other day. How do I restart this? Can you restart it for me, Crash? That's a hard intro to hit. Thank you. Nope. Back it up to the intro. I'm sorry, music fans.
The Don Geronimo Show.
What are you doing?
Washington's classic rock.
Hey, Crash, come on in here and just restart it. This is awful. I'm sorry. This is why they wanted me to do test shows. And it's all because I walked on the beginning of the intro. I hate doing that. Remember, you can't talk. Just push the button. Start the song over again. Rockin' in the free world. And if I step on it this time, I'm killing myself. Push. Go.
People shuffling their feet.
You know what? I'm going to go to the next song. My apologies. I promise I will play that.
People shuffling their feet.
You got to come back in here. I'm serious. Play Jungle Love. This is my worst nightmare. Aren't you glad that I'm back? Isn't this just what you wanted from morning radio?
Yes, Miss Katie. Come.
Oh, stop it. That's the wrong one. Just start the song. Jungle Love. Click. Thank you. Phew. I promise the next time I step on an intro, I'll just let it go. I'm a perfectionist, baby. 6:03, time in town. Don Geronimo. Big 100. Neil Young fans rejoice. I've got that one fired up next. Donald P. Geronimo Bodies. Right here on Big 100 Bodies. Oh, I love being back on the radio. I do.